Hi guys, and welcome to my first episode on the SkizzleCraft server. And that was as far as I got before a very unique welcome to the server. So let's start from the top. Hi guys, and welcome to my first episode on the SkizzleCraft server. I am so happy to be here. I've been dying to get on this server for months since it was first announced, actually, and I kind of always found excuses and reasons that I didn't have time to play. So I thought, now it's time to do something for me. So we're going to start off by having a quick look around the spawn before we get into the start of Minecraft. You know, the typical punching trees, mining, building tools, to punch more trees, to mine, to build better tools. That part. So I'm going to have a quick look around. I got these as a gift, but I'm going to put them in the ender chest for now because I want to start from scratch. That was my reward from giving up my head as soon as I started. So I'm going to have a quick look around. There is a sign saying that there are farms to the west, so I think I'm going to head over there first and gather a few bits. But like I said, I want to do this from scratch, so I'm going to stock up on a little bit of stuff from the farms, but shove them in an ender chest, which I don't have access to unless I'm over here. And then I've got them for later if I need them. So it seems like this is the farms. I thought I misunderstood something because I went west and there was just tons of shops which I don't actually have any money to buy from. Any diamonds or anything at all. So I didn't bother looking in them. I'll have a look in the shops at a later point. But for now, I'm going to run through and gather a little bit of what's needed. Well, not really needed, but is useful for later, and I'm going to shove them all in the ender chest. I think I'm just going to gather a little bit of everything. So that's a little bit of everything farming wise I just gathered from this whole side. And I've punched my first tree. Hooray for me. Just need some basic tools so we can get some slightly better tools. And then we'll head out and do a little bit more exploring. Don't worry, I won't show you the video of me chopping a tree down. I'll jump that part. Oh my god, have you seen this place? I'm kind of shocked if this was built in survival or not, or if it was kind of like built before they opened the server, so they had somewhere for all these portals. But whether it was creative or survival, I'm very impressed. This looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, they do have all these extra maps because it's a server with lots of people. It's the fair way to do it without destroying everything. So we've got the overworld resource place here. I'm going to go through and do a little bit of mining in here because I don't actually have a base area yet, and I can only mine in the main overworld area in my own base area. So we'll find that later, but I need some basic stuff. Anything in here? Nothing I can use. So I'm going to just find a cave or something that I can head down in and gather some basic resources. If I can get enough iron to get myself some armor and some tools, then we'll be going. I don't really need to be finding diamonds just yet. We'll get there eventually. But first thing I need to do is find a cave. Okay, so I've got enough resources to get me going, but now I need to go and find a base area. Now, I've had a look around. As far as I can see, there isn't a kind of spawn town. There might be, and I'm just not seeing it, but I haven't seen anything, so I think I'm going to go head out and look for a base area. But first, how gorgeous is this nether hub? It's just amazing. I love this. Look, you can even see down through the floor. Wow, that's a lot of lights. Look at all the coolness down there. I don't even have the words to say. Okay, so I've had a look at the map. We do have a world map we can see online, and I want to find a jungle area, not particularly because I need a jungle, but because I like the bright colours of the jungle area, and plus it'll give me lots of wood when I chop the whole thing down. And that is down to the east tunnel. It's actually southeast, but I think it was more closest to the eastern tunnel, so I'm going to head down here to approximately the coordinates I found on the map, or at least the nearest nether tunnel or nether portal that I can find, and just run from there and do a little bit of exploring. So I found a bit of jungle. Hopefully it gets a bit busier. Oh, it seems like there's more coming in because I don't really want all the water. I need land. It would be nice to have a little bit of water nearby that I could use, but I don't really want the center to be a big pool of water. So let's see if this expands out. Nope. More water. Oh, wait. This seems like a big expanse of land. Jungle land. This looks nice. If it keeps rendering in, maybe we'll get lucky. This seems perfect. I think I'm going to have a bit of exploring around this jungle. And hopefully we can put a base claim here. It seems nice. I need to check the map to make sure no one else is here. But if I headed in the right direction, it seemed like there was no one who had claimed an area. Had claimed a base in this area anyway. But this seems perfect at the minute. So we want plenty of land, but not too many hills. It would be nice to have a little bit of terrain to work with. We don't want it completely flat, but this seems pretty perfect so far. I think if this is right, I think the next thing I need to do is get some diamonds and get some obsidian so we can build a portal, because there is no way I'm going to go back 5,000 blocks that way to dig. Yeah, I think we need to put a base claim in straight away. Let's find this perfect central point, put a base claim in, and then means I can dig down here and start mining for diamonds in this area. So, portal built, yet not hooked up to the nether hub. So I have a portal that I can access the nether with, but I can't get anywhere with it just yet. But I thought the first thing to do is to clear just a little tiny area and build myself a safe spot. Now, my typical go-to was always dig a hole, but I don't want to do that. So now we're a little bit more safe. I thought I might do some clearing out of the jungle, but then I thought I looked at my tools and that's not a very good idea. So I think I need to get some better stuff. So now I've got a good pick. That means I need to go get some more diamonds, which was perfect timing when we find diamonds here. Then I'm going to go enchant a new axe so we can start chopping down some of this jungle. So I think for now that is enough of chopping trees. Now this isn't even like 20% of what I've got claimed as my base area, which is, I think it's 21 by 21 chunks we get. So I've cleared a bit area out for starting. That's not too bad. I'll probably just do a little bit at a time and just do a couple of chunks at a time off camera as well. But as you can see, we've got some starter farms set up. I found 2 cows while I was kind of hanging around, so I've just been breeding them up. Got a little bit of farming, sugarcane, pumpkins, melons, the usual. And the next thing I was thinking about is grabbing some villagers. Now, directly east, like in a straight line from where my base is, there is a village. So I was thinking of going over there. It's only about 400 blocks or so. So I was thinking about heading over there. And I think I'll just dig a tunnel under the ground to bring them back. So I'm going to head over there now and grab a couple of villagers. So I have been working a little bit on the villagers. I brought 2 back and some beds and just threw some potatoes at them and kind of left them in here. Did a little bit of trading with 2 of them. Oh, we've got a couple of babies now. That's great. So I was planning on bringing 2 back, but a 3rd one just kind of followed me. So we brought 3 back and now we've got 5 in total. I put a lectern down just randomly and this popped up as the very first enchant. So I thought I might as well keep that guy. I wasn't planning on doing it in any books, so I might just get 1 or 2. The main thing I want villagers for is for getting some of the blocks, like quartz, so I don't have to go mine it as much. So I'm not going to have that many. Probably just a couple of farmers for trading in pumpkins and melons, and then a couple of the guys for quartz. I've got a little bit of exploring to do now. So first I'm going to head up to the end, down my personal secret tunnel. Don't tell anyone. But just chop a hole in the roof here. Goes directly from my base. Oops. If I can remember to put the ceiling blocks back in the right place. And there's the portal to the end. So that's a nice little shortcut for me. I don't have to run all the way out to the main corridor and along and then back up. It's like 50 blocks away from me. So here we are at the Ender Farm. I didn't build it, but I use it a lot. So I need some armor because I'm going to be going to do some fighting soon. And after we've finished here, I'm going to head up to try and find a skelly farm because I need lots of bones. So I need a lot of white dye for the first building of the base. So I'm going to do this, get a bit of armor and stuff, sort my tools out, and then we're going to head up to find a skeleton farm next. Didn't find a skelly farm, but we found a wither skelly farm, so that's even better, I guess. We can stock up on the bones as well as some wither skelly skulls. Now, I told you I needed armor. That's why I went to the ender farm. I didn't tell you why. I just realised. I need some shulker boxes because gathering gravel and sand without a shulker box is really, really annoying. So I went about 2,500 blocks before I found my first end city, and the ship was already raided, but the main part of the city was still full of shulkers, so I thought we might as well help ourselves to some shulker boxes, and it seems like the chests haven't been opened either, so I guess it's ours. So this is the 3rd chest I found. I forgot to show the 2nd one, but it had a elytra in it, and I was a bit confused. I thought maybe someone had stored it there and forgot about it, but I've shoved it in my ender chest out the way. Apparently it's a perk of the server. With so many people, they have to add some extra elytra, otherwise it's not everyone can get one. So you can find them randomly in chests, so I got really lucky with the ship being raided already that there was elytra hidden in here. And we have a few shulker shells, not a lot, but coming here without a bow was kind of a bad idea. I completely didn't think about it. But it was enough. It's enough for what I need. I'll come back and do some end busting another time, but I think we're going to kill the rest of the shulkers that are around this little city, shove everything into one of the ender chests I got, and just dive into the void to get back to the base. So back from the end and back from the resource world, I've been doing a little bit of gathering. So you can see we have plenty of sand and gravel and bones, plus all this already gathered for white concrete. Now I doubt I need this much. I haven't really calculated. I might do eventually. But this is to start the first building of the base, but I'm not going to start that today. I'm going to wait until the next episode because I don't want to make this first episode too long. We have kind of done a little bit of everything today. So I'm going to sort out these chests, make all this into white concrete, and then we can start building in the next episode. So guys, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you liked the video and are enjoying the first episode on the server. I am thoroughly enjoying playing Minecraft again. It's been a long time and I do have quite a bit to figure out because I've not followed the updates since about 1.16 or 1.17. So I've got a lot to learn, a lot to figure out. We'll get there eventually, but that is all I've got time for today. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you all next time. Bye!